Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to refashion a men's shirt. I thrifted this shirt for about $2. I am so in love with this color. I made it into this beautiful off-shoulder shirt that I've been wearing with jeans. I love how this turned out, and if you want to see how to DIY it for yourself, keep watching. All you're going to need is a men's shirt, a pack of chalks, an elastic band, a pair of scissors, and a ruler, and that's it. All I'm doing now is I'm taking out the pocket. If your shirt does not have a pocket, obviously you will skip this step, but mine did, and I had to be very careful while taking it out because the fabric was very fragile. Therefore, this took a bit of time. Once that was done, I took my chalk and I drew a straight line across from armpit to armpit, and then I just cut that fabric off. Once that was done, I measured the width of my elastic. That way I would be able to pass it through my fabric, pinned it down, and folded the shirt all the way around. I also ironed it down, that way it would stay in place as I was sewing, but you can skip this step, but I just wanted that extra security. Now all you're going to do is sew all around and make sure to leave a gap for the elastic later on. Having sewn my shirt, I just took my elastic, attached a safety pin to one end, to both ends actually, and then I passed it through my shirt until it came out through the other end. It was out, I obviously took out my safety pins, and then I just attached the two sides together and sewed across to make sure they stayed taut. After that was done, I just closed the gap, and that is it for the top shirt. This is what you should look, top shirt, that doesn't even make sense. That's what your shirt should look like at this point. Now we're going to move on to cutting off the sleeves. I'm also going to cut the cuff of the sleeve. Is that what you call it? I'm not sure, but yeah. Now I'm going to split the sleeves open, that way I can get my straps. I just cut it in half along the seam, folded it so that I could get a clean rectangle and cut my fabric to my heart's content. I did this with both sleeves, and I ironed it in half, that way I could cut this into 2 more rectangles. So in total you'll have 4 pieces, if that makes sense. You'll see in the next shot. What I'm doing now is I'm folding the 4 pieces in half, that way I can sew across. Make sure to snip off the excess fabric when need be, and once you're done you will have your 4 straps. Now I'm just turning them inside out. I'm using a pencil. This helped so much. It didn't take me so long to turn them inside out. So if you don't have a turner, just use a pencil and it will work great. I'm just turning them all inside out. No, I'm turning them the right way out. That way I can sew them together. As you can see, I now have 4 straps. I ironed them down so that I could have them lay flat, at least to the best of my ability. This just made it easier to attach them to each other. Once I had that, I just attached 2 straps together, so I had 2 straps in total. You'll see what I mean. So I just inserted one strap into the other, made sure it fit quite well. I sewed across where I'm gonna put my pin. As you can see, see, I now have 2 long straps. I'm just gonna sew across that line. This is what it should look like once sewn together. And now I'm just gonna finish off the raw edges of the straps. That way they look nice and clean cut and it looks beautiful. Now I'm just gonna sew across all these 4 edges. Now I'm just taking the straps, attaching them to my shirt, and I'm just gonna sew them down right below the elastic, and this is the final result, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and that I will see you in my next one. Until then, bye. You came alongside.